How do I even deal with this? Last night, my hot water bottle exploded all over me. It was freshly made, so it was full of steaming hot water. Wonderful, right? Cue a long stream of swearing, which I won't repeat. Lots of ow, 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 ow. And then brain kicking in, how do I even deal with this? With cold urticaria, I can't put the cold water on it. On Life Allergic to Cold, I posted 2 days ago, cold urticaria problems, first aid treatment for burns maddens the unhelpful. It really does, because all of the advice is to put cold water on it, but I don't feel like having an urticarial rash where I'm burnt. Luckily it wasn't that bad. I didn't really cause any damage, that's fine, didn't expect it to. Just hot water and I jumped off of it. But it did hurt. I would have liked to have been able to cool it off, but I couldn't. Then I was left with a puddle of water in my bed, which is now freezing cold, and I can't go anywhere near. What do I even do with that? So I slept on the other side of my bed, the other way up, and woke up with my feet in the puddle and a nice rash all over my feet. But if you have a really bad burn, I would advise calling for medical help. So how do we treat burns when you have cold urticaria? How do you guys do it? Because I tend to ignore it and hope for the best, and that is absolutely not what you should do. I do not feel like having a cold reaction and a hot reaction at the same time. Any ideas? After that, I went to take my rubbish out of my room. The bin was still at the front, so without putting my mask on, it was about 9 degrees C. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, sorry, which is below my threshold. Mine is 15 degrees C for my airway. I went without my mask, and then honestly I just didn't really think of doing it. Go out, get the bin, open the gate, take the bin through, come back out and then go back in. That's it, it's about a minute and a half tops. Came back in with the most horrible chest pain and wheezing, because apparently I am such a delicate little flower that just a minute in the cold is now going to cause me problems. So fexofenadine does not help the airway thing, but neither did loratadine, so fine with that. It's worth noting that I have moved up to 180 milligrams of fexofenadine in the mornings, which is 60 milligrams more than the video that I will link above. When I started it, I have not noticed any differences in side effects or the relief that it gives. I've barely noticed. If I'm gonna do that, go outside for a minute or two without my mask on, I need to start pre-medding with my inhaler. Just looking through the patient leaflet for my inhaler, and it says, okay, hold on, dose I'm on, because I got rid of the box, very helpfully. 100 micrograms, excellent. It says, to prevent symptoms before exercise or contact with whatever triggers your asthma attack, the starting dose is 2 puffs, that may be increased to 4 puffs. Maybe we'll try this. Shall I give it a go? Yeah, I'll do that. I'm going to see some cats today, so I will pre-medicate and I'll go outside without my mask on. But I'll take a mask with me and we'll see how it goes. And while we're here, let's see what the NHS recommends for burn treatment. I will load that up on my phone and be right back. Okay, interesting. The NHS website, don't know how well you can see it, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to read it out anyway. It says, cool the burn with cool or lukewarm running water for 20 minutes. And then it also says, never use ice, iced water, or any greasy creams such as butter. Who is putting butter on burns? Anyway, so it actually does say use cool and not iced water, so we might be okay. You could use a cold compress wrapped in a towel, so it's more of a cool compress. If you don't have access to running water, or you've done it for 20 minutes and it still hurts, or you're on your way to the hospital. So yeah, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna medicate, go out with this, try take the mask off and see how it goes, but this isn't a feasible solution for every time, because there's only so many puffs you can take in a day, and if I've already had an attack, I might have already gone past that limit. But if there's ever an emergency in which I have to, I can't imagine one, it's helpful to know. So I'm going to find out. So in the same way that I often use my wheelchair to prevent symptoms or prevent worsening pain, which is fine, I will be using my inhaler to prevent a cold allergy attack. With that in mind, let's head outside. Right, we're doing this. Here goes. So far so good. So, I'm at the end of my road, and well, I got further than when I took the bin out, so that's good, right? Okay, so, no. Oh, yeah, that doesn't work. Bad. So, not so much wheezy, if you can tell, but oh my god, it hurts. So, we're not doing this again, and maybe you can learn from my mistakes, because it hurts, and my face hurts, and my nose hurts, and it hurts to swallow, and it hurts to breathe, even though it's not so much wheezy. So, I mean, I guess yes, but also no. No, but I am almost at my destination. Oh, I feel horrible. Just don't do this. It's bad. If you wear a mask, just keep it on. Just keep it on. But now we know. If there's ever an emergency that calls for that, we know. So that was a resounding success. No, so we found out pre-medicating doesn't work for me, and okay, yeah, I was in a lot of pain and it was hard to breathe and hard to swallow, but I wasn't wheezing so much. But yeah, it doesn't work. But at least I found that out in a setting where it wasn't an emergency, and now I know, and that's the important part of this. I did it in a setting where anyone could take care of the symptoms, and I had all my medication on me. I had a mask with me. I got to what I was doing pretty much as soon as I stopped filming. So just on the way back, I put my mask on, and look, I'm not wheezy and I'm not in pain. I had warm tea to warm myself up while I was there. So yeah, pre-medicating doesn't work. It might work if I just weren't to put the bins out, but that doesn't work for any more than that. But now we know. So don't forget to like this video, drop a comment in, and subscribe to my channel. And as this is a bonus video, I'm going to do a bonus video once a month, so make sure you ring the bell to get notified when that happens. Otherwise, videos go up every Saturday at 6 PM UK time. See ya!